like really fast. So he's going to get ahead in one creep again, and that's actually much more money than that than the three that Mr. Bong is ahead in is going to bring him. Also, creep in one troll, I guess, with one archers is something super risky, and you don't really want to do it because of this exact reason. Because you will have like groups of archers traveling around and picking off all these creeps, and now these guys are dead. He only creeped the troll for these guys. So basically, Adhamh is now getting free money here. Don't have to work for them, and he's even going to catch off the worker. So if you play an elven mirror, just try to at least the first few minutes in the game, try to keep your archers together because there will very probably be a trade next to some creeps. Usually it's happening either here, right here, next to the first middle creeps, or it's happening by the troll. And what you want to do is have maximum amount of DPS, which again brings us to the must of like non-stop Lauren Archer's production, which Mr. Bong is kind of failing at here. It's like missing out shit ton of archers. The nice thing is that he's continuously building Malorns. The thing is that Elven Mirror is kind of the matchup where you sometimes want to prefer units over Malorns. Now it's Adam's fault that he made the bikes. They are pretty useless here. And I want to see, yeah, he took Radical so he cannot spy, and so did Mr. Bong. So that's another mistake that they're doing. I'm going to get to it right now. If you take Farsight, your archers standing here, like this archer will have range of something like this. If you put Farsight on them, just the way you would put a Relic on them, they will have a range of something like this. So that's pretty huge in Elven mirrors and in like the army clashes, and it also beats the Relical because you get like 2 additional volleys before he does, and that's kind of like much more than a 50% bonus attack that you can get from Halder. So to be honest, always go for, well, not always, but I would rather always go for the far side because you can also spy on the enemy fortress with it. Just put it there, see what he's going for, what tech, and you will either see upgraded barracks, which means you'll go for Merkoots, or you will see the Lancers thingy, the stables, and you'll see that you actually do need those spikes. But so far, ADM spikes are wasted money. He should have had another arch unit here. The spikes are pretty dumb, and he's only doing them because he's trying to blind counter. That's just never what you wanna do. The other hand, he himself is going for Lancers, which is alright. Even though I rather prefer getting my Halder and Arven out both with Legolas. He's also gonna get some of these peasants. That's always nice to have some additional unit production. You don't. Although what you don't want to do is like that. These peasants from the inn will end up just feeding PowerPoints, not getting anything done. Like as soon as you exchange them for 1-3, it's alright. The PowerPoints will actually be in balance, and you will hurt your enemy's economy. But if he's going to lose both of these peasants, it's already not gonna be worth it. So yeah, that's like it. You should probably get these peasants and go like this way, all the way, and maybe catch this tree. In any case, he's usually commenting to attacking from the north, which with like huge amount of archers like Loss and Halder. I really don't know what the hell is he doing here. Like if you already commented into such a push, you want to do it via the middle path. What the hell is this? That's Adams. Yeah, now he's like, the reason that this is alright what he's doing is that he has like a lot more forces than Mr.Bong has, due to Mr.Bong's kind of failed macro, I would say. So he's just going to wreck this army. But he already lost. Nice outstrike. He already lost Halter there and some units, so he should have just kind of passively waited by Sentiment and wait until its ends are out. It's nice to see people finally doing this kind of shit in Elven Mirrors. Took me a lot of replays uploaded. Anyway, so this kind of seems like game over, because now Mr.Bong will never be able to produce enough units to stop the push coming with the ends. Also, basically, one thing to note: trying to hide this end mode is not actually a good idea, because the reason is, by building the end mode, you want to force the engagements. So I usually try to build it either in the river, if more passively, or right here, just like in his face. I want to let him know that I'm preparing for this. I will do this push, and that he cannot just like go around and harass me like crazy, so that I have to spread thin and like spread my archers all over the map and like defend myself and shit like that. I don't wanna do this. I just want a big ass clash right in the middle, right here. Kind of micro it better than Adhamh, I guess. Also not lose shit to Arrow Wally. But yeah, it doesn't matter. Like it's as over as it gets now. Uh, yeah, so things that Mr.Bong could have done slightly better. First off, this is kind of a knowledge thing, not a mechanical thing. When you have Elven Mirrors in the beginning, you don't want to lose like any Lorien archers. You kind of want to continuously produce them, because that's going to ensure you the win in, or at least going on par in the early game. Another thing you want to do uh, is kind of not giving up your archers in like 1v3 units scenarios as it happened. And if you already taken creeps, just ensure that you can actually take the money if you take out the troll or the works. Also, the whole game Mr.Bong, I think, did not take out this creep. One thing we've been also talking about have been these peasants. If you're sure that you can exchange one peasant per resource building, it's alright to send them there and to exchange them like that. But if you only end up like making those peasants and sending them by the north way there, or the other way, then you only will be losing them. It's not worth it, not at all. It's basically just you giving a free PowerPoint to your opponent. That's the most terrible thing you can kind of do. Anyway, I hope that you guys do something away from this. And like the last thing I would like to emphasize is the Farsight pick over the Relical pick. Really, I think it's like 90% worth it to do it like that. Yeah. Anyway, so thanks for watching, and see you next time.